What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Hof Bergmann. Today, we've got a couple of things that we need to get into, and we're not going to waste any time. We're going to go ahead and jump right on into it because it is going to take a little bit of time to get this stuff done. So last episode, we went through and plowed all of the fields. That way we can refresh the plow state on all of the fields. And today we're going to need to get them cultivated because we do not have a direct drill. So we are going to need the 718. And we're also going to be needing the class. Why is this zoomed out so far? There we go. A little bit closer. Give me a little bit closer. There we go. How's everybody doing out there, by the way? Hopefully you're doing wonderful. If things sound a little bit different in this episode as far as the microphone audio sound, it is because I am currently in a hotel room. So the next couple of videos may sound a little bit different. I don't know, they might sound okay. But yeah, if they do, then that is the reason why. My truck is broke down again. Once again. So this takes 180 horsepower to run, and we have 188, I think, on this tractor. And the seeder takes 185, so we're going to be using the class to run that one. We are on field 6 and 5. So we're going to go ahead and get a horseplay set up with this one. Just get the tractor and everything on the field. And I got to remember how to open the courseplay. There it is. Do course. We'll do 2 headlands. Sharp. Work width is already set. And let's generate fieldwork course. Now, I won't be doing courseplay on everything. I will be doing some stuff on my own, but this the initial beginning parts of this is always just a little bit, dragging on. Okay, so we are facing the correct way. We're going to go first waypoint. Everything is already set. I know I can save these, but I'm not concerned about it. Let's go ahead and hit play on that. And there he goes. He is off. And we're going to go ahead and let him do his thing while we get the seeder all set up. Gonna walk all the way back around. Okay, here is our class. We ended up parking it over here by the house the last time. So let's get on over to our seeder, which, if I remember correctly, we parked in the little shed back here. I did turn off the center of gravity mod, so we shouldn't have any issues as far as that goes this time around. We are going to need lime, too. I didn't even think about that. Do we even have a spreader? Don't think we do. Go ahead and jump in here, garage. And we do not have a spreader at all. So let's go ahead and take a look in here. I don't have any modded spreaders. So this one will do lime as well, but that's 45,000. This is the Kubota equipment pack mod. 26,000. It does both fert and lime. You get a 42 meter spread, 3,900 to 10,000 liter capacity. Yeah, Yeah, I think we can just go with this one. We'll go with new capacity. Actually, can we go no? And then should we do the 10,000? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And then let's go ahead and set this up with, where is it? Glass green. And then a white top? Yeah, let's go ahead and buy that. So we're going to have to go to the store to pick this up instead. We need to get some lime down on the fields first, I suppose. So let me make my way over to the store. Alright, pulling up into the store now. We're going to go ahead and get hooked up to our spreader. We're also going to go ahead and fill it up here while we're at it. I don't know exactly how much this is going to take to fill. Okay, 10,000 liters is what the capacity is. What I meant to say was I don't know how much it's going to take to complete all of our fields. So let's jump into here. We have we got consumer goods, which we're gonna need some of this. Okay, brewing yeast. Yep, hop bales. We're gonna need a lot of that eventually. We got cat food. We're gonna need that once we get cats. Small animal transport, poultry crate, pet carrier, and cattle feed sack. Alright, big bags. Let's go ahead and get some lime, but I want the LSFM lime bag. So there's one right there. Yeah, so that's the one we're going to go with. We're going to go with 2,000 liters. So 10,000 liters is going to be 5 for 17. That'll go ahead and fill us up right there. Go ahead and buy all of those. And back on up to... Oh, wrong buttons. There we go. Trying to remember the controls and everything here for controller as compared to, you know, keyboard, mouse, and steering wheel and all that. Alright, we are filling the last bag here. There we go. We are topped off, and let's head on back to the farm and get to liming some fields. We're obviously going to need to wait for the cultivator to at least finish one field so we can get started on that. Well, I mean, I suppose we don't have to, but I'm kind of picky about things. I like for one thing to get done first, you know, unless I'm like seeding behind a cultivator or cultivating behind a plow or something like that. But when I'm putting down anything that's going to change the visual state of the field, it's kind of like an OCD thing. Like I need for everything to be the same. So I'm gonna hang out and wait for the cultivator to finish up the field it's working on, and then we will get started on liming some fields. Alright, while that tractor is working on the other field over there, he's almost done actually. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with the lime. And I did go ahead and get the, what is this, the 314 area, I think? Yeah, the 314 fence out, and then I put the class on the cedar, just because figured, you know, we'll knock it out a little bit faster. Went ahead and prepared the cedar. So let's go ahead and get this rolling. How do you turn this on? Turn on fertilizer. There we go. That's also how you apparently hire a worker, which is not at all what I wanted to do. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. All right. This is covering the field pretty well. We are burning through the lime quite fast, though. I do love the lime texture for this map. It has always been much better than the base game texture for lime. Because from my understanding, lime is not, like, when you put lime down on a field in real life, it's not like super snow white. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm not a farmer. If you are a farmer, let me know. Is this closer to the actual texture of lime when you put it down on a field in real life, or is the base game Snow White lime texture closer? I'd be interested to know. I mean, I could always just Google it, but it's more fun to get you guys to interact in the comments because I like talking to you. So, all right, that field is done, and we are down to 34% left in this. Yeah, in this spreader. So I think what we're gonna do is go ahead and go top it off, and we're gonna need to get over to the store, which I keep forgetting which direction it is. So where are we even? We're right there. So we need to make a left all the way down to the end and make it a left, and then yeah, down. So we could always get a trailer load of stuff, but I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay to just go down there and get it. So let me go down and refill this again, and I may actually bring a trailer load of lime back, and we'll continue on. Alright, the tractor finished up on the course play for this field, and I got him set up over on the final field, and we're going to go ahead and get going on this one. So it shouldn't take too long. I did not get a trailer load of lime. I did purchase quite a bit of lime. Let me get over a little bit closer to the edge just so we can make sure we get maximum coverage. Overlapping is fine with precision farming, so shouldn't have any wasted product. We'll go ahead and swing it on around this way. There we go. Yeah, see how we're overlapping over on that side? Should be fine. I could zoom out a little bit more so I can see better, but that's okay. Be alright. As you can see, though, it is getting dark, so we may end up missing our window for seeding certain things. I don't know. I haven't even checked the calendar. I think this map has its own like custom seasons too. I don't know. I can't remember at this point, but we will check that out here in just a minute. Make sure we get all of that. Yep, we're good. And we're gonna have to get that little extra bit down there, and we may end up running out of lime before we finish this field, actually. Hopefully we don't. Let's go ahead and get this extra bit. Alright, see how it stopped spreading? Because we've already got this section up to where it should have been for the levels. Make sure we got that corner back there. Yes, we did. They're looking good. This is going to be very close. I don't think we're going to have enough. I don't think we're going to have enough. I don't know. It's going to be very, very close. Very close. Oh, come on, come on, come on. 2 and 1%. And, oh man, we just barely did not have enough. That is okay. We're going to go ahead and we'll leave this right here for now. And yeah, we'll go ahead and kill the lights. And I'll go grab one of the trucks and get a trailer load of lime brought over here. And I'm going to go ahead and continue getting a couple of things set up, and then we'll probably come back the next day in game and finish up that over there, the other field. So let me get this sorted out real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, we are back, and back to liming. We finished up that little bit over there in the other field and moved on to the big field. I did go ahead and get some more bags of lime and got them pulled over to the shed. So we may need some more for this field. Actually, I think we're definitely going to need some more for this field. I think it may take more than just the 10,000. But that's okay, we have plenty of lime left. Definitely should have enough to finish this field. Just trying to minimize the amount of money being spent right now, because we also do need to buy some more fertilizer, which fertilizer is far more expensive than lime, but it does spread further, so that's always a good thing. But we're going to go ahead and get the rest of this liming done. This tractor, I did switch tractors since the cultivating was all done. I went ahead and got the bigger Fendt on all of this, and it does seem to be struggling a little bit. I don't know. I do have the REA wheels mod installed, which means we can absolutely get stuck. And as you can see, it is raining, so our chances of getting stuck is pretty high. But that's okay. I do have like the tow bar and the chains and everything installed to go with the REA, just in case we do get stuck. Looks like we're gonna miss that little strip right there on the side, but that's okay. We may have actually had enough to do this entire field, and I am missing some bits. I don't think we're quite gonna have enough to finish up this field. I don't know, maybe. I mean, we still got 22% left, and we just have to go back and get that little bit back there. So we may be okay. May be okay. We shall see. Okay, it's not going to cover that little bit, but that's okay. We'll just go ahead and leave the spreader on. Actually, let's go ahead and turn it off so we can move just a little bit faster. There we go. Down to 5%. It looks like we got all of that. Can we get this little bit? If it will even take any. Sometimes when the spot is so small, it just registers it as already in a good spot. So, yeah, looks like we are good. We can go ahead and shut this off and make our way back over to the farm, and we'll grab our seeder and get to seeding our fields. Alright, we're going to go ahead and set our first waypoint here with the guided steering, and how turn it on and then lower. There we go. I don't think I set the first waypoint. Let's try that again. So Alt-E, there we go, set waypoint A. And then just drive straight for a little bit. And then go Alt-E again. And there are the waypoints, Alt-X, to set. And we are good to go. We have our guidance steering on. This is going to be a little bit interesting using keyboard and mouse. And I'll get that here in just a second. We're going to go ahead and do 2 passes here. There we go. Yeah, I'm using keyboard and mouse right now to do guidance steering because with controller it's a little bit more difficult because you kind of got to have both hands on the controller. I'm sure there's a hotkey on the controller, but I don't feel like looking for it or setting one up or anything like that. So we'll just go keyboard and mouse for now. Really sucks not having my steering wheel and stuff, but, you know, gotta do what I gotta do. And with this rain, it is struggling just a little bit. We are putting wheat down. And we'll go ahead and rotate the track this way. And looks like we're going to miss just a little bit on the edge, but that's okay. We'll come back and get that. Go ahead and get rid of that menu. We don't really need it right now. Get turned around and do another pass up here. I had to put a weight on the front of this tractor because the seeder is actually quite heavy. Go ahead and set that and do another pass up here on the top. We'll get that little strip here in just a second. We'll just manually do this one. No big deal. Alright, there we go. And we'll start our headlands on this side now. So that means we need to rotate. Alright. And we are underway. This field and this field shouldn't take very long at all to get seated, so I want to try to keep these episodes relatively not too long, you know what I mean? So, with that being said, let's go ahead and cut to when we are done seeding these 2 fields. We're doing wheat on these 2 fields. Alright, all of the seeding is done for these 2 fields. We got wheat over there and wheat over here on this field. That field right there is actually bigger than it looks. That took me a lot longer than I thought it would. But you can see we still have 40%, just a little hair over 1,000 liters left of seed in this seeder. I don't think that's going to be enough to seed the other field, so we'll have to probably pick up some more. For now, I'm just going to leave this sitting right here, and we are going to need to get some fertilizer. Now, what did I do with... Okay, yeah, I forgot. Can't jump over the walls in this one as easy. What did I do with the seeder? Or not the seeder, I'm sorry, the spreader. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I put it in this barn over here. Now, what tractor is this? This is the 314. There, that is right there, and I believe we parked the other vent back here. Yes, indeed we did. So, with that, let's go ahead and hop in here and get over to our spreader. I should have just left it on this tractor, but I wasn't sure if I was going to get to the fertilizing and stuff this episode, but I think we got enough time. Go ahead and get around the corner here. I'm going to leave the seeder hooked up to the class for now because we are going to be seeding the other big field. There we go. And as far as what we have, because we have 3% left in here, and we need to actually drop this off somewhere. Where is my big bag maker? Do we have the big bag maker already? I cannot remember. I can't remember, to be honest, but I think what we'll do is just drop it off right here, and I think if I remember correctly, yes, I is to empty, and it gives me the big bag by default. Now, I think one fill-up of this should be plenty enough, but I think we need to grab the front weight for this, just to help it out a little bit. So let's go back around the corner and grab that, and I will head down to the store. Alright, we got our fertilizer, and we are back over here at our fields. So let's go ahead and get this underway with the fertilizing. This thing has a massive spread on it. Shouldn't take very long at all to get these fields done. As you can see, it doesn't take near as much fertilizer to do these fields, so we should have plenty of fertilizer. And I actually accidentally bought twice the amount of fertilizer that I needed, because for some reason I thought the bags were 1,000 liters and not 2,000 liters. So yes, we have 5 more full bags of fertilizer at the shop, but that's okay. We can just store that away for next time that we need it, and we should be fine. So the plan is, we haven't really talked too much about really what route we're gonna go with this map in this series so far. So right now, you know, this is obviously, we just started a fresh save on Hof Bergmann, so we're getting the initial field work and setup done. That way we can start to work towards what our main goal is in this series, which is going to be experiencing and exploring all of the new things that the map creator, Farmer Andy, has put into this map. So we need to get into the beer stuff, and you know, last time around I did not get to really delve too much into it because of the texture issues I was having. I think it was with the like straw and the grass and like the loose product on the fields. Like the textures were just kind of spazzing out. So we ended up not really going that far into the map last time. So I do want to get into like the wine and the grape juice and compost and all that stuff that we didn't get to experience in the last iteration of this map. So we definitely will be getting into that. So this wheat is going to be probably just initially sold right off the get-go. And I don't think we're going to worry about bales unless we bale it and like bale the straw and then sell the bales, because we have plenty of straw at this moment. So I'm not too concerned about having extra bales of straw and stuff laying around right now. We do not have any hay, but that brings me to my next point, which is what are we going to do with the big field down the road? And we're going to do grass in that field because we're going to need the grass. We're definitely going to need the grass. We're going to need the hay from the grass and everything as well. We're going to need to make some silage, and we're also going to need to make some TMR. And I can't remember if the pig food takes grass or hay or straw. I'd have to look into it because that's a new thing on the on this map as well since the update. So yeah, so for now we're just gonna go ahead and get this field finished up on the fertilizing, which we're just about done, and you can see we still have quite a bit of fertilizer left in this spreader. So we have 63%, 6,300 liters, if you want to look at it as liters. So we should have plenty, or maybe just enough to do the other field, depending on how low the values of the field are over there. We did already, sample the field and stuff. So right now, I think what we're gonna do is actually we should probably go ahead and just leave this hooked up to this tractor, and there's actually another bag of fertilizer right here. We can go ahead and get the rest of that. Actually, I don't think we opened that bag at all yet, so we should have a full 2,000 liters from that going into, yes. So now we have 8,300 liters of fertilizer in the spreader. So let's go ahead and let's go over here real quick. Check on our chickens. Let's go ahead and shut that off. We're not wasting any fuel. So let's go ahead and check on the status of our chickens here. We still have quite a bit. Let's go ahead and just jump into the animal menu so we can see what our levels are at a little bit better. We are getting kind of maybe a third of the way, so we got about 2/3 left, and we got some water left. So I think we'll be okay for another maybe 2 days, 2-3 days, and then we'll need to take a look at the status at that point. But we do have some eggs coming in. We have 2 full crates, and this one is just about full. So we'll just let that continue to stack up, and then we'll have to bring the van over and put the eggs into the van, or just put them into the truck bed, and then we'll put them in our refrigerated storage. That way they don't spoil, which I don't think they actually do spoil, but I do like the cold storage aspect of it, thinking, you got to put stuff in cold storage and blah, blah, blah. So that's pretty cool. We'll do that in another episode. Let's go ahead and close this gate. Yeah, so I think that is actually going to do it for this episode. You guys hopefully enjoyed. If you did, make sure you smash the like button. Feel free to comment down below, and let me know if you're playing on this map, and what are you doing as far as the production. What do you think of the update so far? Yeah, next episode we'll be delving into something a little bit different. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.